There's been a lot of events we'll never forget. Adoptions for all of you kids. I adopted 4 children the same year at 2 different times. That was fun, huh? That was an event we'll never forget, huh? No. And going on fun vacations. We love that, don't we?
Yeah.
We'll never forget. Like going to Disney World a lot and going on a cruise to Alaska. That was fun. We'll never forget that, will we? Will we?
No.
Social service. I was a foster parent. They placed Nekeysha with me when she was 4 months old. And social services said, we have a little girl with asthma. Okay.
Asthma?
So I went to pick her up. Yes, with asthma.
Oh.
I went to pick her up, and she was on oxygen, which caught me totally by surprise because I thought a 4-month-old on oxygen just didn't make sense with asthma. And it was actually much worse than just asthma. And so she's been with me since she was 4 months old. And I also had her biological brother that I adopted at the same time as her. She was 2 when I adopted her, right? 2?
Yes.
Yes. And we just sort of toughed it out. She has lots of chronic illnesses, don't you?
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So we spend a lot of time at Children's Hospital. Our house was taken over with oxygen tanks. And we had to always make sure we had enough, and changing them, it was a disaster. And then we went to the liquid oxygen. That was just as bad. You can only go so many hours. You're only supposed to have so many tanks. You have to be there for them to deliver. So heaven forbid she should be at Children's Hospital or something, and they're delivering oxygen. It doesn't work. And when we flew back one time from some vacation we were on, DIA confiscated her oxygen tank. So then we had to wait for the oxygen company to bring oxygen to us. We had to sit at the airport for hours waiting for them to bring us oxygen. We don't have to do that anymore. Liquid oxygen to an eQuinox. And it has literally changed her life. We do everything. If we want to go, if we just want to get in the car and go, we can go. Before we couldn't, because we had to make sure we had enough portables. We had to make sure that we didn't run out. We had to make sure if we went for more than a day, we had one of the bigger cylinders to fill the portable off of. You can't always get those. So we had to schedule every single thing around oxygen. Our life was scheduled around oxygen. Appointments, vacations, short trips, everything was around oxygen. And since we've gotten that, we've been to Alaska, we've been to Canada, we get on a plane, we go. If we decide to go visit relatives in Nebraska, we get in the car and we go. It's wonderful. Sometimes we sort of stop in. But anyway, and her cart had broken like a few weeks before, and they said, "Oh, your cart's broken." I said, "Yes," and I probably should order her a new one. And they looked it up and said, "It's under warranty," and we walked out with a new cart. So they're amazing. They're amazing. And if I have questions about anything, they take care of it. I mean, it's just amazing. We see Sean, and he was just amazing. He walked through every single oxygen tank I had a question about. He was amazing. And he sat there all day with me and answered every question I had, which was well beyond what he should have had to do. But he that's how he is. You can't go anywhere. You can't do anything. You can't be spontaneous about anything. Your world revolves around your oxygen. And now it doesn't revolve around our oxygen. We take our batteries, we go, and we're good. Adoptive parents, like I said, you gotta just do it, stick it out. I adopted 4 special needs kids, and life was not always wonderful, but you just have to stick it out. I don't regret anything I've done with the kids. No, not at all. None of them.